proficiency that only 25 years of being one of the, top echelon metal bands out there can give. Now, a lot of idiotic, moronic, stupid people still are, in vain clinging to the idea that GWAR is some kind of costumed joke band. And if anything, that just makes us really mad, and it makes us want to go out of our way even more to prove our metal chops are up there with anybody else. But at the same time, we also realize a lot of our fans do have a love for some of the goofy, more sing-along punk rock kind of elements of our music. So I think kind of, not without really trying, it just kind of happened naturally. I think this album is like the perfect mashup of all the different types of GWAR styles. It's when you get right down to it, I would always say that GWAR is a thrash metal band. We have a very kind of a punk rock backbone, kind of packaged up with metal licks. And this album, it just seemed like all the different styles that we fucked around with in the past kind of came together perfectly. And it's just evidenced on songs like Lords and Masters and Metal Land, where we kind of gone back to more of those kind of sing-along, kind of punk metal, vibe that the fans really love so much. It appeals to like punk rockers, it appeals to metal people, and now you have people at GWAR shows who don't even care about the music at all. They're there for the freaking show. And so on this one, I would say probably my favorite would be those Lords and Masters and Metal Land. But then you also have the complete epic style of GWAR songwriting, so I think it's best evidenced in like a song like Lust in Space that, kind of sets the tone for the whole record. It's one of those classic, just epic GWAR songs, kind of like King Queen or Immortal Corruptor. And so the new tour, we're going to be focusing on a lot of the new material, but also be busting out a lot of the old band favorites. And I think just as Lust in Space, the album, kind of is the perfect mashup of a lot of our styles, I think the show is like really the perfect collision of our catalog. We have a vast library of music to choose from. And I think when people hear the set list and see what we're getting ready to do to these people live, they're really going to realize, wow, this, not only is this the ultimate GWAR album, but this is the greatest GWAR show that's ever happened. And, unlike a lot of bands that come out the box, they get real hot, and then they slowly slip into oblivion, it's been completely opposite with GWAR. When we were first de-thawed, it took a few albums just to get, limber again, for God's sakes. We've been frozen solid for like 30 million years.
There was lineup changes and things like that. They go on with every band, but...
Right, but we pretend they don't happen, and we just we beat on a new scum dog and shove them into the armor, and then we go off to the races, and that is one of the most interesting and cool things about GWAR, the immortal aspect of it. It's, to us, GWAR's mastery of this planet is guaranteed. It's just a question of how long it takes. And being immortal, we've got time on our side.
Yeah, I was going to say 25 years in the scheme of things when you're thousands of years old really doesn't make a big difference.
No, everyone's like, oh, wow, 25 years is so long. Well, that's like a half a blink of an eye to eternal, undying, undead God beings that we are. And, like a lot of bands come out, they got 3 or 4 records, maybe even 3 or 4 years, maybe even 1 or 2 years. And, GWAR can go through battle, go through record cycles, win insane victories, tour the world, and we're always adding to our skill set. And I think what's getting ready to come out the cave, a lot of bands have to load up out of a garage. We have a cave. And what we're getting ready to drop on people this year is the ultimate GWAR show. And I believe Lust in Space is the ultimate GWAR album. It is fucking time for GWAR. It is time for everyone who's resisting GWAR to just say, fuck it, I give up, let these guys do whatever they want. I don't know how much longer we have to just show you people what is right, and certainly you're one of the converts, but there's still people out there, believe it or not, who have not accepted our mastery over all, and we'll be going after those people all freaking tour.
I hear you, Dave. One thing to just prove the point of your slipping in and taking over a traditional conservative news station. Fox News has you on Red Eye every once in a while. It's kind of been a recurring gig. Is that going to continue, and how did that come about?
Well, I hope it can continue. Honestly, every time I do another episode, I'm like, well, this will probably be the last one. But, they keep re-upping, and now I've done seven appearances on there, and the last time I was on, it was for the whole freaking show, and I just think that's absolutely amazing. It's not just that Oderus is on TV, it's not just that Guar is represented on traditionally a conservative news network, it's that Oderus is on the show accepted as a regular member of the panel, which is just like unbelievable. I'm up there, talking with Dr. Michael Biden and fucking Adam Carolla and Greg Gutfeld about, laws in Hawaii that might give you a ticket if you smell too bad on a public bus. I mean, every time you get it's surreal. But, when you think about it, and when you think about the quality of the entertainers or the celebrities, in this day and age of, like, reality TV show where you have completely untalented, no regard hacks that have become, gigantic megastars, it really actually makes perfect sense to me.
Yeah. You get taken as seriously as the suits when you're up there. When you're on TV, people believe you.
Yeah, I actually, for the first few of them, I was a little nervous. I mean, the way that it happened, we were up in New York doing the Fangoria convention, and for some reason, they called me up. They're like, hey, when's the next time that you're in New York? And I'm like, I'm here right now. They're like, you want to come over and do the show? I'm like, sure. I was a little nervous because that was kind of a new venue for me, but, I just knocked the damn thing out of the park. And now, I've been named their official interplanetary correspondent. And that gives me full right to cover stories on Earth as well, because I do believe, last time I checked, that Earth is a planet as well. So, hopefully this will continue. And, we got Guar on Fox News. How long can it be till we have, the Guar show or Everybody Loves Oderus? I mean, these things are going to happen. We're not going to stop